I would like to begin with a poem in old-fashioned meter.
This is Vancouver Online with your host, Terrence Evans. Stay tuned for more.
Oh, thank you.
What are you hoping to achieve with the publishing of the book?
Well, it's a small book. It's
Okay.
not very thick, but it's a humdinger inside.
Okay.
Okay, it packs a wall. We're known around the world for being so polite. We don't offend anyone. All right. We only kill them with tasers when they come in late at night at Vancouver Airport. All right. Especially the English, non-English speaking people. We like getting them. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Good for tourism. All right. 2010 Olympics. Come on, everybody.
Yeah.
Just before Christmas, the food bank. How many thousands of people depend on that to get through Christmas?
Exactly.
5 times it was broken into.
It was 5 times.
It was 5 times.
Oh.
First of all, they broke in it 2 nights in a row.
Okay.
That's only 2 blocks, or as the crow flies, a block and a half from
Yeah.
the RCMP station.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you would think that 2 nights in a row. Well, hey, we better keep an eye on that place. You know. They got lots of goodies in there right now to hand out just before Christmas. We had better keep a better eye on that place, right? No. The next 3 nights after that, it was broken in. And then again on the weekend, that following weekend, it was broken in. While they were all huddled in that fortress that used to be a bank, all cement, okay? You could tell a bridge fire.
Yeah.
That's their patrol area.
That's right.
They should have been patrolling that. You never see them down there at night.
Yeah.
Okay? They couldn't help but see the light of the fire had they have been patrolling going by there. And they would have had to either keep it down or put it out.
Yeah.
As mean as it sound, they have to keep warm, those people, all right?
Yeah.
But at least keep it down.
Yeah.
No, there was no patrols. They didn't have a clue. What happened?
Didn't we just get more police in Surrey? Didn't we? Didn't we just
What's
get?
the point in getting bored? They're going to sit in the stations and do nothing too?
So what's the difference between the cops from, let's say, 15 years ago to the cops that are coming on today?
They
Like,
went
why is
through-
there such a difference?
They were more quality people.
Okay.
Most-
Quality is in how?
Okay.
Was it the screening that was
Yes.
better?
Yes.
So what you're saying today is that they're
They-
picking,
they-
instead of picking the top 20%, they're picking the top 50%.
They weren't getting people recruiting and going through the system enough to keep up with the retirements that was going on across the country. So they had to lower the standards because they're looking for minorities and women.
But you know, being a minority myself, I think that's actually quite good.
Yes, it is, but not at the total restrictions of anybody else.
Okay.
All right, that's the problem. All right. Have you ever seen when you're in North Surrey a patrol car going by, and all you can see is the hat over the side of the window?
Yeah.
You got a cushion or two so looking over the steering
Yeah.
wheel,
Yeah.
and she has a taser and a gun, and supposed to solve all kinds of hostile situations with no supervision. Chances are she couldn't find the address because they don't stay here long enough. They just get to know Surrey and they get transferred out somewhere else, and then a new one comes from Regina, don't have a clue.
Yeah.
So they have no interest in our community. The only people they know are other people they work with in the station. They know they're going to get transferred out in a year or 2. They don't bother getting to know anybody, okay? They don't give a damn about the people.
Is that what's happening?
That's what's happening,
My God.
okay?
Okay.
And just on CTV back about 4 months ago, they announced that they needed 2,000 recruits a year for
remember
the
that.
next 5 years, and they're going to train them in 100 days.
I remember
Well, you've seen the kind that we're getting, like this guy here, and the other 2 that testified before him at the inquiry.
Yeah.
And then the worst one of all is coming up when the inquiry starts in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He's already killed twice within a year. Now, both of those times, he never bothered to help the victim. They stood around discussing how they were going to cover this one up, all right? And what happened when he run over that guy in the motorcycle in Delta? What did he do? He pulls out his driver's license, throws it on the hood of his car, and disappears. He wasn't the least bit concerned about the kid lying dying on the street. I was worried.
This is what's actually scared you, because I mean, if you read through some of the book, I mean, there's a section in here on the tasers.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Let me just show this to you guys here. There's a section in here on the tasers. It says RCMP taser incidents by province from 2007 to 2008. In British Columbia alone, incidents when a taser was drawn, 502. Let me see. Out of that, 138 not fired. Fired once is 216, and fired multiple times is 100.
Like the airport incident.
And 48, exactly like the airport incident. Total used 364. This is in British Columbia. Number of RCMP officers in British Columbia is 5,743. Number of tasers, 1,022. So, I mean, things like this would really worry me if I had a kid that was a little bit of rebellious. Because, I mean, even myself, I've been out there, and I mean, some of the police that are out there, I could beat up myself, you know? And, of course, they even know this. And that's why they're bringing in these tasers and stuff like that to give them strength.
If some of the old school guys that went through the training 20, 15 years ago, if two of them had been at the airport, they would have walked up to that guy. They would have solved his problem. They would have calmed him down. Okay? That fellow would be home with his
That's
mother
true.
now,
That's true.
okay?
That's true.
But no, they have to send in 4 rookies. Okay? None of them have been in the service very long, less than 2 years.
Oh, all of these people.
And when they talk about he has been in for 2 years, 4 or 5 of that is months of training. So he's only been on the job for a
Are you
little
serious?
more
The
than a
training
year.
is only 4 or 5 months
Yes,
now?
yes, it's going to be less than that.
my
What's 100
God.
days?
100 days is
They're
like
telling you
3
they're going to
months.
train them in 100 days.
That's right.
Now
You
what
know
are we going to get?
Oh my God, because I remember before, training was about 1 year. It was 1 year. It was 1 year you would get shipped away to the academy and...
That's why this book is so necessary right now. People have to know about this.
All right, Rob, well, you know what? It was great talking to you. Is there anything that you want to tell the RCMP, anything that you want to tell them that maybe they should do better or...
Buy the book and use it to improve their performance.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
You'll be able to you'll be able to buy the book on the website. This is VancouverOnline.ca. There will be a link. The book will be selling for $8.95, and I believe it's a 10-day ship. And that's it. So thank you, and keep coming back for more.
Enough said, and we're done.